Hello YouTubers. I'm about to do a little experiment because I'm keen to find out the watt hours, actual watt hours which come out of a deep cycle battery. This deep cycle battery is rated at 105 amp hours, but realistically speaking you only ever want to cycle these to about 50%, so that's roughly 50 amp hours. And ultimately, things don't work in amp hours, they use watts, they use power. So if you're trying to scope a solar system or whatever, scope a battery bank, it's far nicer and better to work in watt hours because you take into the account the amps and the voltage. So what I've done, I've rigged up again my two multimeters. One is rigged to measure the voltage of the battery, which it's doing currently, and the current flowing either in or out. And these are linked to log to my little computer here. I've set it to take a measurement every 60 seconds. I don't need anything finer than that. It'll just make it easier when I import it into Excel, so I haven't got thousands of figures to work from. On my board, what I've done, this is the link to the battery, the positive feed from the battery, and what I've done, I've actually just put in a connector block here just to make it easy for me to tap to take the current reading. Under normal circumstances now, I'm just going to put a jumper lead in there, but it just means it's far easier if I want to link the multimeter in there, then I can do that. And obviously it's fused over there as well. Okay, so this is literally just a start, part one if you will. I'm just going to switch on my solar charge controller, and as you can see, as soon as I turn it on, it is using some milliamps to run itself. And then if I'm just about to flick on the solar panel, there you go, you can see those are the amps coming into the battery. The battery is almost fully charged, so we'll probably see it settle soon. There you can see the voltage going up, and it'll probably go to a point where it's just going into float mode to charge a battery. What I'm going to do shortly to actually start this experiment is I'm going to switch off the panel, and then I'm going to switch on the load. And for the load, I'm just going to use these lights, these LED and CFL lights. And as you can see, I'm going to switch off the panel now just to give you an idea. If I switch off the panel, bang, there you go. So it's using that, it's about 2.3 amps. And I'm going to see how long that runs for off the battery. And once I pull it into Excel, I'll have a correlation between the volts and the amps, because obviously the voltage is going to change over time as well. And from there we can calculate watt hours. So if you're intrigued to see my findings, then do subscribe or look at part 2. I'll then have it pulled into Excel and we can see the results. Also, if another video blogger, Dave of EEV blog, he's done an interesting one on working out why it's important to use watt hours as opposed to just amp hours, working on penlight batteries, and he had a nice multimeter which measured power. I'll put a reference to that in the notes to this. Okay, thanks very much, and join us for part 2 for the results.